Good morning, my peepers. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. It is Tuesday, June 13th. What's going on today? June 13th. Yes. Okay. Do we have birthdays today? Nope, no birthdays. And let's see. Let me write down what I did on Sunday. Sunday, I read a book, started and finished it. And where is my... There it is. So it was the readathon weekend. I ended up reading 4 books. The last one was my favorite. So Sunday I read The Unwanted Marriage by Katharina Mora. It was part of a series, The Windsors. I love this series. And I don't know if I've read anything else from her except for the Windsor series. Cannot remember, but I might have. And I stitched on Halloween Quaker. That was by Owl Forest. Or not Halloween Quaker, sorry. Turtle Quaker. Turtle Quaker. By Owl Forest Embroidery. Okay. We also did the planner Zoom. I didn't see Louise. Louise has been, she asked if she could come in on our Zooms for planners. Yep, come on in. Well, we have not seen her yet. Okay, yesterday. The weather yesterday. Yesterday was a high of 68 and a low of 51. Today is a high of 69 and a low of 52. And it's showing some rain today. Now, yesterday it rained most of the day. Cloudy skies this morning will become partly cloudy this afternoon. Wind southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Humidity 54%. Sunset is at 8:51 p.m. and we do not have an air quality alert. Okay, so let's do, today's cloudy. Yesterday was cloudy and rainy. So, need my glasses. I did not blow dry my hair. I just washed it, combed it, and scrunched it up. Yeah. Growing out my bangs. Growing out my bangs. Okay. Okay, so there's the cloud. And then I got to get the rain showers for yesterday. I would like a good thunderstorm. You know, not enough to knock out the power, but just a nice, good thunderstorm. I love the thunderstorms. Okay. Yeah, thunder. Good thunder, lightning storm. You know, but like I said, not enough to knock out the power. Okay, so let's see. Yesterday's national holiday. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm not getting them. Let me see if maybe they're in my spam. I have not been getting my national holidays. Nope, they're not in there either. So I have to go look them up again. National Day calendar. Okay, so we have today is National Sewing Machine Day. National Sewing Machine Day. So let's see if I can find yesterday's. Yesterday's was the 12th. Months. June. I know June 13th, but I want June 14th. So how do I find that? January. That's January. I want June. Subscribe. I did.
You got mail.
Confirm your subscription. Confirm now. Okay. Instantly. I'm still trying to find. I was able to find the month, year at a glance, June, months, no, I picked months. Why isn't it not letting me pick January? Or June, it's staying stuck on January. What the hell? Let me click on calendar. There's June. Now I want June 12th. June 12th, 2023. There we go. I got it now. National Loving Day. That was yesterday. Okay. Then today, we have wisdom quotes. Life is a long lesson in humility by James M. Barrie. Then we got words of the day. Word of the day. Word of the day. And today's word is sluice. As a noun, an artificial channel, stream, etc., a valve or gate to control the flow of a liquid, a body of water controlled by a sluice gate, or as a verb, to let out by or as if by opening a gate, to wash, flush, cleanse, etc., to send logs, gold-bearing gravel, or other material down a sluice, or verb, I don't know what that all means. Okay, so there's sluice. And then the other word of the day is crake. Crack. C-R-A-I-C. Crack is a noun. An enjoyable social activity. A good time. Okay. And today's horoscope for Aries. Overdue apologies can be made today. It isn't easy to admit you're wrong, but the planetary aspects can boost your courage. Rather than stew with regret, meet with the person to make amends. Regardless of any discomfort, you will definitely find that you feel a lot better afterward. Even if the other person isn't receptive, you will be able to say what needs to be said. Okay. Okay, I need a Kleenex. My nose is all funky. So yesterday, what did I do? I started a book. Melody of a Curse. Oh my God, this book is so different than anything else I have read. I think it's supposed to be a romance. I think it's more like maybe a fantasy romance. So let me find it on Goodreads.
You got mail.
And I will read to you what it's about, because I'm telling you right now, this book is so good. Melody of a Curse. Of a Curse. Is that it? Jana Ruth. Jana Ruth is the author. And book description. He's haunted by nightmares. She's hiding behind her smile. A cursed melody dooms them both. Now it says it's a contemporary 12 dancing princesses retelling. I have never heard of a 12 dancing princesses. So I don't know. Ever since returning from the war, Jonas has been plagued by nightmares. When he meets the vivacious dancer Sophie, he's drawn to her like a moth to a flame. Her laughter alone banishes the terrors of his dreams, but behind that smile lies a secret. Every night, Sophie follows an irresistible melody into the night, only to return in the morning exhausted, feverish, and with her shoes broken a little more. Worried, Jonas sets out to solve the mystery of her midnight dances. But the intoxicating nightmare he slips into may just be darker than the ones that haunt him. There's a lot of 4 and 5 stars. And yeah, so Sophie goes into what most people can't see it. It's a little doorway that goes down to like a bar, but only certain people can get in. And the men down there need to dance every single night for a year and a day with the same woman. I think with the same woman, but they have to dance every single night. Yeah, I believe it is with the same woman. It might not be, but because they are stuck down there in this fantasy type world, and the only way they can come back up into the real world is if they dance every single night. And so Sophie goes down there, and she's there all night, and that's all they do is dance the whole night. So her feet are always sore. Jonas is hired by her father to follow her and find out where she goes because she doesn't work. He wants her to get a job. He does have money, but he wants her to get a job and wants Jonas to follow him. So Jonas follows her and tells her father she goes to a bar every night and tells him the name of the bar. Well, it's anywheres online. You can't find this bar anywheres. So her father says, just follow her. Let me know what's going on. And so that's what he does. But she catches on that he's there to follow her, and she's not very happy about it. And his nightmares from being in Afghanistan, PTSD or PTSD, it's horrible. Yeah, post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah. So, it's such a good book. And I think I have like an hour and a half left in it. And I don't think it's a series. It didn't say it was a series. So, yeah. I did work on Stalking Treasure Dragon. And I am proud to say that I finished The Good Fight. I did watch General Hospital from Thursday. Friday was a repeat, and I watched yesterday's. And yes, The Good Fight. Was really good. The last 2 seasons of it I didn't care for as much as the other ones. So what is next? Your Honor, because I watched the first season. The second season is out. I believe it's already out. So I want to watch that. I can't remember if I watched the second season of Big Shot. It did get canceled. That's on Disney, that had John Stamos in it. So if I didn't watch the second season, I'm going to watch that. And so, Your Honor, that Witcher, I don't know if I'm caught up to Witcher, and Shadow and Bone. And then when I'm all caught up on all of those, or finished with those, then I'm going to go to Station 19, because I didn't start watching it till a couple seasons ago, so I need to start it from the beginning. So, yeah. I did do Zoom Craft and Clean. And that's when I watched all this TV. And then I finished watching the TV before I went to bed. And I couldn't fall asleep. So I got up and I continued to read for a while. Yeah, so let me get to my crafty planner. Crafty planner. So yeah, Sunday I stitched on Turtle Quaker. And I don't know how many stitches because I didn't put it on Pattern Keeper. Just doing my full coverages on Pattern Keeper. Okay, so here's today's. So Treasure Dragon Stocking, whatever it's called, I never say it right, is my second Whipco number for the month. Yesterday I put in 687 stitches. Morning video today. So I do have it. It's called Stocking Treasure Dragon. Stocking Treasure Dragon. Yep. So there is that, and I need to go find I don't think I took it out. So okay. Projects, Haid. There it is. So 612. That's what I'm working on all week. So I will show you. And I got Happy Mail. So my Happy Mail is from Kaya. I had her dye me a piece of fabric. I think I wanted it for Halloween Quaker, but I started that in April. And she got this done. I want to do Sleepy Hollow on it. I don't know if it's big enough, but I also think it might be too dark for Sleepy Hollow. Isn't that freaking amazing? Look at that. Yep, Kaya did that for me. So if Sleepy Hollow doesn't work, I know I got other Halloween stuff that will. Or maybe a lawn dog using white thread. Like Death of Cross Stitch or something like that. I may do it. It might not be big enough. I don't know. I will have to look and see what I have. But yeah, I really, really want to stitch with that. And so Turtle Quaker was my new start on Sunday, and I started in the center. So I started up here on his head. So I had marked the center of my fabric. So there's where the center is, and then I counted up to do his head. So that's all I got done because, you know, it's just the year of start it all. It didn't matter how many stitches you put in. Just start it. So, yeah. There's that. And I'm now working on this dragon. I'm up here on this part here. So I have this part here done and some of this. As you can see. So yesterday I finished up some of the black down in here. I stitched some of this and some of this up through here. So today we'll be in through here. But yeah. But I'm going to read first. So I'm going to finish that book. And then I have another book called, what one was it? It's not on my list in here. It's in the other room. Blood Orange. And Harriet Tice. I can't remember the author's name. It's called Blood Orange. I did get it. I have to read the paperback because I couldn't. It was a 4-week wait to get it as an audiobook. Nobody had it as an ebook from either one of my library systems. So they did have it as an audiobook, and both library systems said a 4-week wait. And I'm like, no, I don't want a 4-week wait. So I'll just read the paperback. And then after that is 3 J.A. Jance books. And then I'll spin the wheel again. So I'm hoping to get all of them done by Sunday night. But if I don't, I'm going to get as much done because Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I mostly read all day. And some of Friday afternoons. Saturdays, I think this Saturday I may watch movies. I don't know if any of you knew who Treat Williams was. He was an actor. He passed away yesterday from a motorcycle accident. An SUV turned left right in front of him, and he didn't make it on the way to the hospital. He's 71. I loved the TV series Everwood. He was a single father in that. And then I watched all the episodes also of Chesapeake Shores that was on Hallmark. He was the father of that show. Yeah. I always liked whatever he was in. I know I've seen him in a couple other movies. I always liked him. Whenever I've seen his name, it's like I need to watch that. So, yeah. It's too sad. I'm always saddened by different actors and actresses, singers, anybody that's a celebrity of any kind. It's always sad, especially when they're some of your favorites. So, it said he was married, and I think he said he had 2 kids. So my heart goes out to all the people that have ever worked with him in the industry and his family. I know that movies and TV shows, you get close to your co-stars. So, yeah, I was saddened to get that notice last night before I went to bed. Just sad. Pat Sajak retiring. I'm not really surprised. there's been a lot of newsworthy things going on about how he's been behaving on the show and how he's been treating some of the contestants. So I have been a little concerned that maybe something's going on with him because of his age. Maybe his health is something's wrong, like dementia or Alzheimer's, or I don't know, but he hasn't seemed like himself. I don't watch it anymore. I used to watch that show faithfully. And maybe I will pick it back up since next season is his last season. I may pick it back up. But I've been reading more and more things of his behavior on the show. So I'm not really surprised. I don't think he's retiring because he wanted to. I think maybe a little bit was forced on him. I don't know. I'm just stating my opinion on what I've seen, what I've been reading about him lately. And they're not sure if Vanna White's going to retire either. Nothing's been said if she's staying or not. I loved the show. I used to watch it all the time. I liked Jeopardy, but not as much. I could hardly ever answer some of the questions, but Wheel of Fortune, I was always really good at, and I could always solve it before the contestants did. And I know it's different when you're on TV. You're more nervous. You got people watching you, cameras on you, so I'm sure it makes a huge difference. But, yeah, so that was a little sad also. And so, yeah, that's it for today. No, I'm not babysitting. Not for a while. Dylan's girlfriend's 18-year-old son moved in with them. And so they're going to see if he can be responsible enough to get the boys on the bus. So this way I'm not driving 20 minutes to be there for 2 hours to put them on the bus and come back home. So I'm like, okay, I should be getting them back in the summer every other week because their mom's going to take them every other week. So I'm hoping that still goes on. So for the next couple weeks, I get to sleep in. You will see my videos. The only time you will not see a video is if I'm in a cranky mood. Because if I wake up in a bad mood, there is no sense in me making a video and bringing you guys down. It's just not right. So yesterday you didn't get a morning video because it was Monday. I need at least 7 hours sleep, and I think I got 6. And so when I came home, I slept for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Yeah, 2 hours I slept. And then I had Craft and Clean on Zoom. So I shouldn't be missing any Mondays again for a few weeks. And even then, I can sleep in. I believe the boys will be coming here again like they did last year. And so if they do, yeah, last year. Although last year they just lived down the road. But Dylan brought them here last year, so I'm thinking he still will. So you still should get a morning video. And yes, I know. This is another thing I never asked you guys. If I sleep in late, or if, say I get up, I have to go babysit them. I come home, I go back to bed. I don't get up sometimes I can't make a morning video. Maybe it'll have to be in the afternoon or the evening. Do you even mind me changing it if I have to an evening, even though it'll say what's going on today? Or I could, it'll have the thumbnail that says what's going on today, but it might say what I did today. I don't know, but if you don't mind getting them several hours later in the day, I don't mind doing that either. It's just doing them first thing in the morning when I have to get up early. Yeah, that's it. That's it for today. Yeah. Okay, you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye-bye.